Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is the Psychic Spectrum Radio Show on the Psychic Spectrum Radio Network. I am Skip, and
I'm Sharon, the Princess of Chocolate and Sparkles, and we're here on this lovely Tuesday just saying hello, you all, and hi. What's the matter? Am I off?
a little closer.
Oh, sorry. And, hi, Rose. Boy, she's on quick. And Wendy, yes, dear. Are you done fidgeting
There.
with my thing
Yep,
here?
go ahead.
Okay. So, hi to all the peeps and Northeast, South, and West. And I hope you're all having a beautiful, beautiful day.
Oh, we got Cynthia, Jeannie, Rose, Ann, and Wendy, and Linda.
I tell you,
Hi.
they're on the ball today.
Yeah. That's
That's
cool.
good because I'm not. I'm like two. I take one step forward and two back.
Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah, it's like no matter what I do, I got to redo it, and I'm tired, as you could tell. Whew, excuse me.
Well, that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Oh, Dorothy just checked in, said
Nothing.
hi.
Yeah, don't hang on. It's coming. I tell Skip 4 times a day, and he still's got to do it.
I will get it done before we leave today for my bowling.
You promise?
Yep.
Okay. You heard it out of his lips, not out of mine.
Crystal's with
Crystal's
us.
on. Well, everybody seems to be having a good day today because they're on time.
Yeah.
Uh-oh,
And we
here's
got a
another hacker already. Man, they're not wasting time today, are they?
Try to get in quick.
All
There.
these people.
Locked them. Locked them.
Just an FYI, and I say it every time one of these people come on. I don't know if they're bots or they're actually people, but they're nobody we know. We would not have them on the show anyway, because if they act like that, they're not doing it for the right reason. And so just don't pay attention to them, and do not correspond with them, because they will end up making your life miserable.
Rip you off.
Yeah, so that's my little disclaimer for the day.
Look, Rose says she shared
Oh,
our
bless you,
broadcast.
Rose. And also, those, for the ones that don't know, it could be a bot. It probably is a bot.
Yeah.
But they make that bot up so that when they see certain words, it jumps into the feed. So,
Right.
But still, don't pay attention to it, because that will get back to them, and you don't need to deal with those people. So anyhow.
Oh, I want to remind everybody, if you're listening, first of all, type in, say hi where you're at, just so we kind of know where we're getting people from. But also, if you're on whatever platform, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch, and Twitter is what we broadcast live on. But give us a like and share. Share it to other people, to other groups, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, because that helps increase the audience as well as help more people. And somehow it increases the ratings or something, whatever the ratings do.
The search engines.
I mean, we don't get anything out of it, but,
We get the search engines.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So anyhow, today is the 23rd of May.
Yes, it is.
We're almost to the halfway mark for the year.
Oh, my gosh, yes. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Almost June 1st.
So what is the 23rd?
And I still don't have any money saved for Christmas.
Now, you got 23rd, and
Yes,
Mort is on from Connecticut. All right, cool.
Oh, hi, Mort. So it's an 8-day. That's balancing abundance and spirituality. So that just means, you don't have to think you got to be poor to be spiritual. You don't have to be excessively rich to not be spiritual. You know what I mean?
That's
you can
right.
balance the two. And if you take your abundance and share it with others, that's your best thing you can do today.
Yeah. In fact, remind me, let's talk about that a little bit.
Okay.
Later
we'll
on.
Try. You know how our days go.
We'll talk about Gary.
Huh?
And talk about Gary and his situation that he had. Gary. He's passed away. Pendulum Gary.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, he did the pendulum?
Yeah.
He did. You're right. Yeah. Wonder how he's doing up there.
Up there meaning up
there.
Yeah,
up there.
If today's an 8 for us here, those over, like Rose over in the UK, Ireland, what's she going to be in a 9 I mean, tomorrow. Is it going to be a 9?
No, that's 24. That's 6 and 5 is 11 and 7 is 8. Yeah, it's a 9. Ending and beginning day for them over there.
So start stuff, put stuff away.
Before it's a 9 day for us.
Right.
Yeah.
It's an 8 day for the.
It's good to get rid of stuff and things and people that you don't hang around with anymore, situations you don't want to deal with anymore.
Yep.
Clean your closets, clean your car, just clean out everything, get ready for brand new beginnings.
And who else checked in there? That?
V did. Don't tell me. V is, you said California, that's wrong. Don't tell me V. V is in Montana.
Nope.
Minnesota.
Nope. I think it's New Hampshire. I'm not sure if I remember right. Now you got to tell us, V.
Yeah, you got to tell us now. We can't remember.
Mort's in Connecticut.
Oh, Carol's on. Hi, Carol.
Carol from Fargo.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, who's from Fargo?
Yeah. Oh, V's in Delaware.
Delaware. Why can I not remember that?
I'm going to write that down. I'm going to write it down right now.
Delaware. Just say it 3 times. That ought to work.
Joe Biden's home state.
Is it?
Yep.
Did not know that. Well, I still like Delaware.
Delaware. Yeah, I think there's a song, a state song.
There might be. I don't know. Isn't that where George Washington crossed the Delaware?
Oh, well, that was the river. I don't know if it was in Delaware.
Well, isn't the Delaware in Delaware?
But it might run into another state.
Oh.
Like the Columbia River runs Washington and Oregon.
Yeah. Okay.
So
you're right.
All right. So
geography was never my strong point.
True.
That's why I get lost when you take me around the block.
Yes.
Yeah.
You do.
If it wasn't for rocks and service stations and supermarkets, I wouldn't be able to go anywhere.
And even that doesn't help sometimes.
Well, because if they tear them down, then I'm really
daylight or dark.
That's true.
So what is your stone for today?
Oh,
you want to do
let
that
me tell
first?
you. Yeah, let's get that out of the way.
Okay, I'll share the
stone
screen.
For today is called iolite.
Iolite. Here's a picture of it.
IOLITE.
There you go.
It's quite a stone if you think about it. It supports intuition. It helps with your visionary aspects of work and other psychic work. Helps you do shadow work if you're trying to help grow and get rid of some crap that you've held on to that you don't need to anymore.
Yep.
It helps to reintegrate the lost parts of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It also increases imagination and opens you to inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Helps you face the unknown and trust the process. And activates your mind's eye.
Iolite.
That's a lot of stuff to do.
IOLITE.
It's a pretty bluish stone with some different colors, whether there's iron in it or whatever, but there's a little purplish color. Sometimes there's orangish color, but it's mainly bluish, light blue color.
That's cool.
And if they polish it, it's been used in jewelry quite well. It's pretty. Yeah. It's pretty jewelry.
That's a tumbled stone there.
Yes, that's tumbled. Yeah, I thought I had one of my little thingamajiggy, but I didn't.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Patty says she made it early.
Made it early.
Hey.
Cool.
Okay. Okay. And next on your agenda, did you say hi to everybody? Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Well, I didn't say hi to John at Tacoma and Johnny Dollar in New York, and Derek, you've been on my mind again. I don't know what you're doing. Feels like you're getting ready to make a change or make a decision or something. So I hope you're doing well. My affirmation for today. Now think about this, people. Sometimes you climb the mountain and you fail and fail. Let me read that with my glasses on.
That'll work better.
Hi. Sometimes you climb the mountain and you fall and fail. I gotta say, that didn't sound right when I said it.
Climb the mountain, you fall and fail.
Maybe there is a different path that will take you up. Sometimes a different mountain.
Yeah.
So think about that.
Yep, that's right.
Just because you failed does not mean you failed. It means maybe you need to go at it in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
Or try again. Or just don't give up.
Mm-hmm. And Sandra checked in there.
Okay.
She says, hey there. We're going to talk a little bit about the results from our UFO
Oh,
hunt.
that's true.
And it was interesting.
I'll
say that.
It was a different spot. We don't usually go to that spot, so the energy was a little different.
Mm-hmm.
But we had the water there. That was really cool. Is it the Green River? Is that what that's called?
No, it's the White River.
Oh, the White River. Okay. See, I don't. Anyway, it was water. I gotta admit, it did look white. It did because it was
really
rushing.
Did.
It was looking white.
Pretty.
Yeah, it was pretty.
And it was just loud enough to hear.
Yeah, it was cool. Nice background.
Yeah, very calm.
Yeah, and we did see a lot of, we'll talk about that later, but we did see some movement, so that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun just getting a group of people together and like minds
and that's our
fun.
That's our UFO watching / Bigfoot watching.
Yeah,
we combine the two because you're in that area.
Yeah.
So
and we have heard Sasquatch squeals and thumps on the wood.
Smelled them
and smelled. Yeah, so you never know what you're going to get.
Those aren't squeals. Those are screams. But it's always fun.
Those screams, whatever.
They were really out there. They were loud.
It was a loud scream. That was cool. That was cool. I would love to hear that again. I would. I don't need to see the person doing it, but I'd love to hear it again.
I'd like to see them.
Oh, I don't need to go that far.
Maybe if we'll keep going, we're going to find them. But that's another thing. That event, the UFO watching,
I doubt if we'll find them. How long have people been looking for these?
How many have found them?
I don't know.
Well,
you haven't heard of it.
Be one of them.
No, you never know.
But that's a monthly event, and the next one is June 17th.
I believe so, the day before Father's Day.
It's listed on our website. If you're local and you want to go up there with us, we had a group of 20 there.
Yeah, we did. That was cool.
No, 22.
22?
Yeah, and so if you want to go with us, go to the website and sign up. It's free.
Yeah, we have to have you sign up just for the fact. I mean, it's not that you can't come at the last moment and say I didn't have time to sign up, but we need a head count. So we know what to expect and where to go for dinner and that kind of thing.
And also, if something changes,
yes, we
say we have a monsoon that night
Yeah.
In the rain. I don't mind going out and sit there in the sprinkles. But when we have a monsoon, I have to be able to call somebody or email them and say it's off. We're not
tell
going.
them to bring the umbrella.
Or bring an umbrella, yeah. We have ours in the car.
Sandra says it was a fun night. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It was our first one of the year, so it was special. And we had a fun group of people and a fun night. Yeah.
That was the first one. The next one is June 17th, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it May, June, July, August, September, October, and November. 7 months. 7 events.
And tell them why.
Because we're going to document the results and see how it goes over a period of time. Instead of going one night of the year, which is what we have been doing for the several years, but we're going to go every month and document it and kind of build a little script.
Yeah, and see if the months themselves make a difference in what you see and hear and feel. Yeah.
Oh, and that's another thing. This time, see, this is up next to White's Pass. White Pass, I guess it's called.
That's why they call it White River.
Yeah. And so we're next to it, but we don't go over the pass.
No, we don't.
But the thing is this, the Department of Transportation, the area that we go to was closed. It's gated and locked, and they didn't have the porta potties there yet.
No.
But they're opening it up on Memorial Day.
Yeah.
And they're going to put the porta potties in. So next month, we're going to the regular place.
Which I really love. I love that place.
We were, 9 miles from the other place? 11 miles from the other place that we usually go to.
We're not sure, Sandra, if the freezing up is our video, whatever you call it, that we got to get a new one, or it's the internet, or what, but it happens.
Freezing up could be on your end.
Yeah, it could be your end or our end. We don't know. So just hang in there. It will go back sooner or later.
Yeah, and I got to say this. She says not sure if it's YouTube or her, but I have to tell you, YouTube, as long as you got a good connection to your internet, YouTube is the most stable platform, and we urge everybody to go to YouTube, give us a like, subscribe to it. It's free, and you get notified when a new show comes on.
Yeah. So, but people are coming in on Facebook too.
Oh yeah.
So that's if it's working, great. If not, switch over.
Either
Either way.
See, we broadcast live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and LinkedIn.
Yeah.
And
I don't know why we do Twitch.
Because there's some
Isn't
people
that a gaming site?
No. Well, they use it for that too, but it's not always that.
Okay.
Way. Dorothy.
Dorothy says I'm on Facebook and it's really crappy.
Go to YouTube.
Go to YouTube.
It will be better. Even if you have a lousy internet connection, it's better on Facebook or on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because it's a more stable platform.
I guess. I don't know. But anyway. So do not give up. Switch from one to the other. Hopefully, we're going to get a video card uh, this week, and then we can try it and see if it's anything on our end. I don't know if it is, but if it is, we can fix it. If not, we're stuck.
Yeah, we're going to try it.
Yeah. So never stop trying.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. So did our card pull come out to be what we thought it would?
Yes, it did.
Explain it to me, Lucy.
Okay. Every show we pull a card from my rune deck to see what the theme is going to be until the next show. And there is the card that Sharon pulled on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
That card is focus. Things coming to a standstill, being able to focus, get things in line, the right direction you want to go, and things like that. And so,
and did that happen?
Yeah, with the
Sasquatch Watch?
Sasquatch event, it happened. With our family, it happened. With friends. And,
I don't explain that to me.
Well, I don't want to do all that on the air. It's going to take us a week.
Oh.
Because it's been a week, almost a week.
Okay, we'll explain it later.
But yeah, we needed to focus, especially on the Bigfoot event. And
that's
UFO
true.
Watching.
Yeah, that's true.
I needed to.
Yeah, and I had to focus on what's going on with my back, and they had to reschedule
Sure.
and all that stuff. Yeah. Dorothy, all you do is go to YouTube itself, download, YouTube, or
Just
Google
open it.
and then put Psychic Spectrum Radio in there, and you'll be able to find us. And then you can like us and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. And then they'll tell you every time when there's a show coming up.
Mm-hmm. All right, you ready?
Okay, let me get my...
Pull a card. What's the theme going to be between now and Saturday for the show and for you and us in life?
Oh, it feels like an even energy.
Even?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not really hot, not really cold.
Well.
That's good.
Look at that. Just being directed. You got two of them there.
Oh. There's two of them.
Oh.
Supposed to do two.
First time ever. Which can happen. And they are. Ooh.
What are they? What are they?
Okay.
I'm always curious.
Between now, this is Tuesday, between Tuesday and Saturday, it's going to be two things.
Okay.
The first card, this card here, is the card that says movement, changes, progress, future, and trust.
I love that card.
And the second card is wisdom, advice, inspiration, tests, and knowledge. This is cool that you got two cards, and it's cool that you got these two cards together. Because that means get moving, get part of life, because things are going to progress with or without you. You might as well take advantage of it. And you need to apply the wisdom, advice, the inspiration, the tests that you've been through, the knowledge you've gained. And it's like, this is time to do.
To do what?
Whatever you got to do. If you got to get the yard cleaned up and the house cleaned up on the outside or the inside, you've got to do your business things. You've got to start your business. You got to get something going. This is the time to do it this week, because
it sounds like a lot of work.
No, it's not. It's just get moving, get going, and do it, because it will work out.
Oh, JM said, quick hello, family arriving from out of state any minute. Okay.
All right. Well,
have a good time.
Take care and let us know how things go.
Yeah. Remember, you're worth it.
Yep. It's your event. You're in charge. So
Linda says, I go to YouTube and search Psychic Spectrum, and all I get are past shows, but nothing shows being current, but I'm not techie. Well, if you subscribe, I think it'll tell you the latest show, right?
Yeah, and it'll tell you when the latest one's going to come on.
Now, if they went into it now, would they find us live?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'd check that out then.
If they're... Yeah, they can do that. Dorothy says the same thing. Well, you got to get techie.
Yeah, well, not really. You just got to subscribe. I think that would get you to the latest one every week.
Let's see, V says she made it to YouTube.
Yeah, I think if you go to YouTube right now, I sound like one of those commercials.
Go to YouTube right now. Don't delay.
Right now.
Get on there. Get in the car. Go.
I'm sorry. Go there now and type in, find us on Psychic Spectrum Radio or Psychic Spectrum whatever. I think it's radio, though, for me. And if you have to subscribe. But I think we'll be there. Yeah. I should check it out myself.
I know we're there.
Well, we
We're
got to
on
be
it.
somewhere.
V's watching us. She just made it to it. But
Yeah.
anyhow, go to YouTube if you can. Work it out.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, she got right on it.
Oh no, that's Facebook.
Oh,
sorry.
See, she's not techie.
I'm not techie.
In
I'm
fact,
not.
Patty says I had that problem too, and I subscribed.
Yeah,
oh, good.
I think subscribe is the key.
Mhm.
I think that'll get you to the live show every day on Tuesdays and Saturdays.
On a computer, I can find anything. On a phone, my cell phone, I can barely find what I want to see. But to research things, I can't. But her, she's not good on the computer, but she's phenomenal on the phone.
I don't know why.
Yeah, and it's like, geez, I can't believe the stuff she finds. It's like I ask her all the time, how the hell did you find that? Now, see, Patty says, but YouTube sends you an actual when the show starts, which is good.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Oh, Cynthia said I'm watching on both phones.
On both phones, YouTube,
yeah,
YouTube and
cool.
Facebook. Is
that's
that what
cool,
you're doing?
I guess. Wow, we are in tandem. So if I just put in YouTube.
Sandra says, I think you mean Tinder. No, we don't do anything on Tinder.
Mm-mm. I'm going to type in YouTube, and right next to it, in the search bar, I'm going to put Psychic Spectrum Radio Show.
All right. So while she's doing that, Cynthia says, yeah, YouTube and Facebook. She's watching on both. That's cool. Why do you have two phones?
Because she wants to.
Hey, we're going to talk about our Bigfoot and YouTube event we had last Saturday night.
That's true. If you go to...
and then we'll take your questions.
If you go into Psychic Spectrum through the Google thing, it just brings up past shows.
Okay, so go to YouTube
That's exactly
itself.
what it's doing.
Go to YouTube.
So you may have to download...
Well, wait a minute.
Install the YouTube app.
No, you don't have to. You went to Google and searched YouTube Psychic Spectrum, and it found them all. Go to YouTube, open it up, and then in their search bar put Psychic Spectrum Radio.
Okay.
So, she says only one of her phones with service. I normally have to go into Sharon's page on Facebook. Oh, on YouTube, yeah. But we're there. I'll guarantee it. We're there.
Well,
let me get this part out.
You do that.
This is Tuesday, so Friday night we have Ask the Psychics, where we spend 2-3 hours answering your questions, okay? And
I'll find it later.
You go to our psychicspectrum.com website, and you can sign up to join us there. You receive a link, and you just click on that link at the time when we start the event. Okay, and then that's Friday night. Then Saturday night, we have what's called the mukbang. And the mukbang is, it's a Korean word that translates to eat cast. And this is a big thing in a lot of the other countries, especially the Asian countries and in Europe, where they do eat casts or mukbangs. And they get together and they have dinner or snacks or dessert or just wine or a cup of coffee or whatever you want. And we all have dinner together or drinks together, and we sit there and talk about things, just whatever's going on, what's happening. It's kind of like being able to go to dinner at a restaurant here, but you're not with us. You're wherever you are in the world. It's free, except we have one thing you have to purchase, and that is one of the Psychic Spectrum mugs. If I can get it, there we go. It's on the camera. Psychic Spectrum mugs. You buy that, and you get the link every month, the same link, and you click on it, and you're in with us and have fun. But here's the thing. The mug is available on our website at psychicspectrum.com, and then after that, it's free every single month, as long as we do the event.
And we just got our mugs on Tuesday.
Got a fresh batch of them, yes.
So we'll be we have several to send out, so we'll be sending them out, and so look in your mailbox for them coming soon.
And
go ahead.
One more thing, if you purchase the mug, let's say you purchase it today. Obviously we can't get it sent to you by that time because the mail's not that fast, but you can still get the link and you can join us. You don't have to have the mug to be in with us, but this is your one-time entry fee is purchasing a Psychic Spectrum mug.
Yes. So Going back to the YouTube thingy, Yvonne's on. Hello, Yvonne. And Josie says, I never get a notification. I think the notification comes in on Facebook, doesn't it? That YouTube is. I'm pretty sure.
No. If you sign up on YouTube, you get a YouTube notification. God, these people.
Oh dear, sorry to bother you at such a time.
Popular today.
Yes.
This is a coming.
Yeah.
There.
Just forget them. Tarot card reader is just a bot.
Yeah.
Don't know them. Don't want to know them.
Yvonne's with us.
Yes, I just said hello.
Oh, okay. And Josie?
Yeah. And Josie, I said,
I never get a notification ahead of time. Did you subscribe?
Listen to anything at all that I say?
Sometimes no. That's what 48 years gets you.
Yeah.
No, she says sometimes I never get a notification ahead of time. Did you subscribe?
Yeah, you have to subscribe. Maybe she did though.
I don't know. I don't understand that because everybody else.
She said I had to go to YouTube videos and then subscriptions to get into your show. So she must have subscribed. I always thought that the notification went on Facebook.
No.
I'm pretty sure it did.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, maybe there is one on Facebook. I don't know because Dorothy says, do you get one? Oh, you do get one on Facebook.
Thank you. That's what I thought.
Okay, and I'm told that YouTube should give you one too.
Well, I think YouTube comes through Facebook for some crazy reason.
Oh, Mort says you have to click on the YouTube notification bell. A little yellowish colored bell.
Well, I'm glad somebody knows. I didn't know. That's terrible. We're so stupid.
Well, we don't use that side of it.
Yeah, we don't look at that side of it.
Can't do it while we're on the air.
Thank you, Mort.
Oh, yes, a notification on Facebook.
Yeah, see, I thought that's
they
where I
both
saw
do
it. Yeah, I thought that's... No, what I'm saying is I get a notification on Facebook saying YouTube show starts at 1.
Okay, yes. And you also get one, Mort says you also get one on YouTube.
Okay.
If you click the little bell.
Oh, okay. All right. And so that bell is the key.
Yes. JM says I always get a notification on Facebook.
Okay.
And so does Yvonne.
Okay.
So they both
I'm glad we got that settled. Lord.
Tech.
I'll never be techie. I don't know whether it's my age or I don't think like that. I don't know. I don't know.
She has trouble on the computer, and I don't have trouble.
I hate the computer. I really do. Now the phone, I'm okay with that. The computer drives me bonkers.
Josie says she just clicked the bell, so we will see.
Okay, let's see what happens.
I want to report on that, Josie. I want to know so we can settle this once and for all. Click on the bell. I didn't know that you had to do that. So
I guess bell would mean notification.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Where's the yellow bell? I don't know it's around the cow's neck.
I don't know if it's yellow, Dorothy.
Well, it might be.
Mort's email or text here.
Yeah.
It shows up as a yellow bell here. But check for a little yellow bell.
Or a bell. Just a bell.
Or not, just a bell. I don't know if it's yellow.
I don't know if it's yellow either.
So anyhow,
this is getting complicated.
I know, and it's so simple.
To you, not to me.
And see, Mort figured it out.
Well, she's probably techie.
Everybody else that's getting the notification.
Well, look for the bell. Don't be stumped by the yellow part. Just look for a shape of a bell.
Is that like Taco Bell? Hey, JM asked me a question up here. I want to answer it before she has to go. She's still here. She said, "Did I get my 278?" No. If you added all 3 games together, I went a little over 278 scratch. But even with handicap, I didn't reach my 278. And then I think I got a 255 with handicap.
It was so bad, JM, that I'm beginning to think I got to get some kind of suit that looks like dark glasses to put over my whole body.
But out of 3 games,
they don't know who I am.
Out of 3 games, we won 1 game, and that was because they beat us. But that was because my partner, who's named Joe. He's been sick the last 2 weeks, and so he comes in pre-bowls, so I don't catch the cold, which I really appreciate.
Yeah, that was nice of him.
Yeah. Oh, wait, Cynthia says you have to close the chat to see the bell.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, try that, you guys.
Or you might see the bell before you even click
on YouTube. Close the chat, so then you see the bell.
It's a black bell in a square on the top right-hand side of the screen. Thank you, Yvonne.
Black Bell in a square on the top right-hand side. Okay.
I'm gonna check that out. Now when we get off here, I'm gonna download YouTube.
You don't have to download it.
Well, apparently I
Just
do.
open it up and type it in.
In my little mind, I gotta download it. Okay.
Okay. Enough tech stuff.
I got a headache. We gotta help them get in.
Let's talk about Saturday night.
Let's talk about Saturday night.
All right.
Had a great dinner.
Let's start from the beginning. 22 people showed up. Okay. Some of them showed up for dinner. Some of them came right before we left the restaurant.
Yeah.
And then we all got in our cars. We formed a line and went up there. One person was there waiting for us, for Lou. He was there. And then several people showed up after we had set up right before dark.
Because they came from another event.
Because they came from another event, or they just couldn't make it in time, which is just fine.
Yeah.
It all works that way. But we had a restaurant at the Lee Restaurant in the Lee Hotel in Enumclaw, and it's what is it? Almost 100 years old.
It was like going back and having a dinner in an old Western town.
Yes,
it really was. It felt like that to me.
And the restaurant looked like that.
I mean, it was clean. It was the people were nice. There was no reason I wouldn't go back and have another dinner, which I think I probably will. Their salad bar was good, and yeah, it was good.
And then we had the dinner, and at the 8 o'clock, we all went to the bathroom, got in our cars.
Well, that's more they needed to know, but okay.
And, I mean, we're going up there into the
you got
foothills of the mountain.
You have to take care of business.
That's right.
That's right.
So then we got in our cars. We all drove up there. It was still daylight. We set up our chairs in a great big circle.
Yeah, which I could not figure out why we had such a big circle.
I don't know. Well, there was a lot of people.
Figure that out.
There's a lot of people.
Yeah, but why did we keep that big space in the middle?
Well, they wanted room to walk between their chairs.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Between the chairs.
So we get there, we set up, and we're all comfortable, and I started explaining things to everybody, and then it started getting dark. And as it got, we talked. We all had snacks.
Oh, we had fun.
People brought cookies, chips,
s'mores,
s'more cookies.
Richard found s'more cookies by Oreo.
Yeah,
they're really good.
It actually tastes like s'mores.
Yeah, it tasted like a s'more. Oh, excuse me, people.
And then we talked, and we had a good time. We were laughing and joking. The river was right next to us.
It
sounded
I love
really
water.
Pretty.
I love water. It was a pretty river.
But as it got dark, we started to begin seeing stars. Okay, so darker it got, obviously the more stars we saw. We're sitting there. We're all leaning back in our chairs, having a good time. We're talking and laughing, and
I thought I saw Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, God.
You said we saw stars.
Yeah. Okay. But we started seeing some more stars. As we did this, it worked out really well because I have 2 little green laser lights, and they're really powerful. You can see them up 12.5 miles away. But we were shining them on the mountains, and you could see them over on the mountains and things. But anyhow, I used the little light, the little laser light. You can see the laser
poke towards a plane.
No,
that's illegal. Never do that.
Stay away from the planes. But when once in a while a plane would come across, and we'd stop
till they left.
Yeah. But anyhow, I used that. You can see it's like a lightsaber. It goes way the hell out there, and I
thought I was in Star Wars.
I know, it's kind of cool.
They had 2 or 3 of them crossing.
I had 2, but you can see them. So I use them like a pointer in the sky to show everybody where we normally see them. And then we started looking, and I noticed one of them. I looked for the area last year where we saw them. They were triangulated and around us in a big triangle in the sky. And so I looked over to where that one star was, and it was moving. And I'm like, what the heck? And it was moving like this. If I could see my hand, it would go this way, and then it would drop down. It would dance a little bit and move around. It was kind of weird to see it moving. And then I said, isn't that star moving? And I pointed with the laser. Everybody looked at it. The first thing was, no. And then all of a sudden somebody said, yeah, it's moving. It's like it's dancing around in a little triangular shape or something.
I always wonder when they're dancing around if that's clouds. it looks like dancing.
No.
But I don't think it
was clear.
It was clear.
Yeah.
At certain times in it, there was no clouds close around it. So
then I started searching for the other one of the other ones that triangulated around us last time. And sure enough, it was moving. Now, I couldn't find the third one, but we did find two. They were moving. We saw the path for the satellites come across. We saw the space station twice. We saw where the satellites go, but we saw these tiny little lights go into this one section. They disappeared. And there was no stars in that little section. There was stars around it in an arc. But the arc actually looked like a point of a side of a triangle, I guess is the way to say it. Like an angle, like that. Like
a right angle, kind of
a right angle. Yeah, there you go. And they would go into this thing and disappear. Yeah. And once in a while, we'd see them go behind it, disappear, and keep coming out on the same trajectory.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of cool to watch.
We didn't have any really big flashes.
No, we didn't get flashes. We did one time.
Apparently so. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
But I heard you guys say it flashed. But
right.
I never saw a flash.
What we do is we take the green lasers
where you were looking.
and we blink them 3 times. Then we stop for 4 or 5 seconds and blink them 3 times. And we did this over and over. All of a sudden, one of those stars just flashed twice. It went like that back to us. And I saw it. Several other people saw it.
I heard you talking about it. I just wasn't looking in the right place at the right time.
Good night, Yvonne. She's going to bed.
Oh, good night.
She's over there in the UK. Anyhow, we did see the lights. We did get a flashback from them. And we're going to write all this down and start keeping a journal of each month's UFO watching in Bigfoot. Now, Bigfoot, where we were, was not our normal site. It was 11 miles away from the other one.
No, 7 miles.
Let's see, from
38
to 49. Yeah, it was 11 miles away.
11 miles. I guess you're right.
And
I was thinking Greenwater.
Yeah, and so it was too close to the road. It was too close to it. It was kind of more of an open area. And it was too close to the river, too close to the road, and there wasn't any tall grasses really around us that they could come up in like they did the last time we were there. But so anyhow, next month, the site that we go to should be open. We drive right to it, get out of the cars, and set up our chairs, and that's where we smelled the UFO.
No, we didn't smell a UFO.
Or smell the Bigfoot. We saw the big bright orange light just flash, and
which
then
we've never seen in all the years we've gone up there until that last one.
But it is reported that's a common thing for Bigfoot sightings. Yes,
for orange light.
Yes, that's really what Meryl Lee told me.
Oh, I'll be darned.
And she's into the Bigfoot searching.
She is. Yeah, she is. Yeah.
But anyhow, we did see that before, and then we smelled them, and we kind of got freaked out. So 3 of us got in the car and left.
I wasn't freaked out.
Oh no, you were not so freaked out that you were the first one in the car, leaving me in the back. That I had to put everything into this thing.
No, I was the second one in the car. Sharon was the first one.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
Oh. But anyhow, yeah.
That's because I was cold.
We were all 3 bothered. We just knew we were not alone.
We knew we were being watched, but nobody said anything till we got in the car.
Right.
But we all felt it was strange.
The smell was just blech.
Yeah, that was not a good smell. It's nice of them to have that smell, so you know what's coming at you.
Well, I've seen on Facebook and YouTube. I've seen people say it smells like rotting meat, a corpse, dog puke, all mixed into one. And it's like that's really what it was.
No, it didn't smell like that. It smelled like bad BO with a wet dog. That's what it smelled like.
That's your description.
Well, mine's the only one that counts. No, I'm kidding.
But we had a good time. And
we did. We all left there about what, 11:30?
Quarter to 12.
Quarter to 12? So
yeah,
we had a pretty good night.
It got dark right about 9:15. And then we stayed there till about a quarter to 12, to maybe 5 to 12. Yeah. And then everybody...
I thought it was about 11:30, but it's somewhere.
We all drove home.
But yeah, I mean, it was... but nobody who doesn't know the ghost stories that we've told and how Fort Worden was involved in that. You going up there acted just like you did going to Fort Worden.
Yeah.
It's like you were kind of out of it.
Yeah.
You were cranky.
Well, that's when we do a
and
ghost hunt.
I don't
that
know,
happened.
but I don't know what connected with you, if anything. I don't know.
I don't know either.
But it was weird, and we got to figure out how to get you out of that.
It was. It's
You
almost
were
like I
weird.
start connecting with the location and what's there before we.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't know. But we got to work on that.
But we had a good time.
But we
It's
all had
fun.
a good time. We did. It was, and then we had a stranger drive up and wanted to know what we're all doing there.
We had
That
a guy
was weird.
with.
That
we
was
had
weird.
A guy pulled up with his wife. He offered us his 8-room cabin, 8-room and 4 bathrooms cabin. That was just like maybe 9 or 5 miles up the road, up in the further in the woods.
I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, he offered it for free. He said, anytime you want. We just part-timers up here. We just come and go anytime you want. And then he left. I gave him my phone number, but I haven't heard from him. So we will see.
Did he give him your phone number?
I gave him my phone number, and he didn't give me his.
Well, he never did introduce himself. I saw.
His first name was Artrice. Artice. Artrice. Artrice. Artrice.
Oh, right there. Isn't that kind of a strange name?
Yeah, it is.
Uh-huh.
It
and when I finally saw him standing there, because I didn't even see him come up.
Yeah.
And when I saw him standing there, I went, "Oh, you're here." And he went, "You didn't." I forget what he said. Tell you the truth, but he never did introduce himself. He just kept talking to you. I thought that's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, and then to have a name Artrice.
Artrice.
Weird. I didn't know his name till now. That's strange.
And his wife was very impatient.
Very impatient.
And I think she was. I think they were drinking,
But
or they acted kind of like.
But he said they were. He was coming up to have a glass of wine before he went home.
Right.
And then I heard the woman. I never saw the woman, but she was in the car, I guess.
I saw her when she opened the door and was kind of like yelling to him, "We gotta go, we gotta go," and it was just weird. Maybe they were UFO people. Who knows?
I don't know. It was strange.
Yeah, but he took my phone number. He put it in his phone, and I'll see if I get a text from him.
Well, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. But and Lou knows where the cabin's at, so we could drive up there and see if he's there and say hi. I want to see and find out. But it's weird. An 8-bedroom cabin with 4 bathrooms, free of charge, anytime we want. Bring a group or come by ourselves. Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I did not know that part till just now because you don't remember to tell me those things.
Well, I thought you were there and heard it.
I was not there. Interesting.
Artrice.
Huh.
Which is a weird name.
Well, I even tried to spell it backward to see if it meant something, and
What?
It didn't.
Acertria. No, it was just Artrice.
Oh, I'm going to look it up now and see what Acertria means.
And I'll tell you another thing. He shook my hand.
Because I said there was something weird about him. I said, This is strange. But that's...
He shook my hand.
What you said,
I said, I'm Skip, and he shook my hand, and he said, I'm Artrice, and started telling us about the cabin. And when I shook his hand, it was very, very warm, which is weird. But he had a very, very warm hand, but he didn't have a lot of strength. He didn't shake it really hard, or grip it at all.
I still say there was something strange about that whole thing.
Yeah, I know. He just came up out of nowhere and pulled in, walked over to me, walked over to the group, and then one of the group said, you got to talk to that guy there. He's our events coordinator. Wes said that. And he came over and talked to me and shook my hand, and it was like he was looking for me or somebody who was running things, I guess. Yeah, even Rose says that's strange.
It was strange.
It really was. But Artrice, that was his first name. So anyhow, it was a good night. We had a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to next month on June 17th. Rose says it wasn't a firm grip. Yeah, it wasn't. It was just like, here's my hand, and Rose said he was odd. Yeah, he was. It was just strange. In fact,
was that him?
By golly, that sure looks up. Look, how do you find these things? That looks just like him. But was another thing, even if he's just a regular guy like us, he had a lot of money if he could build an 8-bedroom log cabin.
It would be interesting to connect with him again just to see what all happens.
Mm-hmm.
And if we never come back, we'll know why.
Maybe we'll take a road trip, go up there and just see if we can find the cabin.
I would like to do that. I would, because I noticed Lou was talking to him when I came over and acknowledged him. When everything he mentioned, he wasn't sure of. Like, he didn't really know the area.
Yes, he couldn't describe it.
And that kind of... Oh, well, Allison would like to ask a question. Would you like us to get back on topic?
She forgot it was Tuesday.
Oh, I forgot it was Tuesday. I'm talking. Okay.
Now, see, wait, before we go into that, this is a good example for Allison. You're on Facebook. You should click on whatever you click on Facebook to get a notification. So now I'm going to go back to the tech stuff.
Yeah, we do have to be careful.
What do people click on Facebook to get the notification that a show is coming?
We always put ourselves in the white light and,
yeah.
You know.
Oh, yeah, when we do that,
intent,
we put everybody in the group in the white light.
He didn't feel bad.
Nope.
He just was,
nowhere.
His energy was different to me. That's all.
You know, now that I think about it even more, it was weird, but we're flashing the UFOs.
And like always, you say, oh, everything. No.
Well, you don't realize it, but when you're flashing the UFOs and we get the flash later on, we get the two flashes like that real quick.
Was that before or after?
That was before. But then all of a sudden, this guy, he pulls his car over.
I didn't even hear the car pull up.
I didn't either.
And it was in gravel.
Until he got out, and I heard him talking and saying something, and he had this cell phone in his hand, and he was walking and looking at it like it was leading him somewhere. Uh-huh. And he was typing stuff as he was walking.
Yeah, which is weird.
Yeah, and it's in the dark.
Yeah.
And
well, the cell phone would have light itself, but I don't remember seeing a lighted phone.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did?
He had it in his hand. Yeah, it was just, the whole thing was weird. Okay, Allison.
Anyway, I'm going to talk to Wesley now and see if he sensed anything, since now you're saying that. Okay. Because I told Sharon I thought it was strange.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Okay, we'll do that.
So Allison's question.
Okay, can I ask a question?
Put it on the screen.
I'm going to the casino for the first time. First time? Oh!
First time.
First timers are lucky, you know.
Yeah.
I'm going to the casino for the first time on Saturday. Am I going to be lucky?
So what's the date on Saturday? Let's look at that.
That would be the 27th. But what does she consider lucky?
Will she win anything?
Well, I mean, win a lot or just win a little or just not
win.
Come out losing? Okay.
Just win.
Well, luck, you know, first timers, for some crazy reason, if it's your first time, you might get lucky. And, you know, that's how everybody gets hooked because they get lucky and win. I'm not going to say you're going to come out, you know, with lots of money, but I think if you tune into your psychic side and don't tell people you're doing it, just kind of see what's calling to you, you might have some luck. You might, I'm saying. And you have to know when to quit, unless you're just going to play with the money to have fun, which is what I do. I see slots. I don't see cards being lucky for her.
No.
But that's what I'm getting. What are you getting?
3 or 4 things, actually.
Okay.
If you decide you want to take a chance on roulette, put it on number 12.
Red or black?
I don't know what 12 is, red or black. But put it on number 12. And play it 3 times. So whatever you bet it 3 times in a row.
So let it
number
ride.
12.
Let it ride for 3 times.
Yeah. No.
No. Scratch that.
If let's say you put it on number 12 and you win $20.
Oh, then take that off and put the original bet
back on.
Yeah.
Okay. And then that's the first thing. If you decide you want to try roulette, which I recommend you do. And then she says she thinks it's just slots. So if you're going to play slots, I saw two different things. I saw something that has a lot of blue on the machine, the color blue, but it blue and white, by the way. And then it switched, and it showed me red, oranges, yellow, and that's what machine is that?
Well, many machines are usually
red, orange, yellow, and white.
Anything that has an Asian theme
Okay.
is usually red, orange, and black and white. So
Okay.
it could be the 88 machine. It could be anything that's got Asian associated with it.
Right.
You know, like the Buddhist monks and
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
now here's I'll get to your next question, and I'll tell you right now. I don't know what 12 is, if it's red or black, but just put it on number 12 and 3 times and watch. When I go to a roulette table, I stand there and I watch for like 5 minutes first and see if it's rolling into the lower numbers or the higher numbers. And that's where you should do that. Then jump in there and throw it on number 12. I don't know why, but that just came to me. Now, the trick here on the slots, get the orange, red, yellow, white things, the Asian theme one.
Apparently number 12 is red.
Okay, 12 red. All right. And the Asian slots, orange, red, yellow, white, coloring all over it, loud, pretty, moving on the screen in front of you, things moving up and down and around. But here's the thing is you got to know when to stop if you want to walk out a winner. So that's up to you, and you can win. You go in there with $100, you can walk out with 5,000. Or I mean, you could win 5,000, but it's what you walk out with that makes you a winner. I see you actually winning.
Even you are a winner.
True, but I see you actually winning on that Asian themed slot machine.
Okay.
It has Oriental, Asian, however you want to describe
it. And because of that, there are several depending on where she's going.
Mm-hmm.
But they usually have several of different types with dragons and all that kind of thing. So she's going to have to tune into her instincts and see.
Yeah. So, just play your slots, and it's 12 red if you do the roulette. Everything else, it's going to be, it sounds funny, but it's going to be a gamble. Mm. So, anyhow, good luck. And she says she'll let us know on Saturday.
Okay. So, just have fun.
Yeah.
I go there just to have fun and forget about everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, she's going on Saturday.
Oh, well, then have fun and tell us next Tuesday.
Yeah. So, that's cool. I don't remember where Allison's at. If she's Washington or wherever.
Canada, I think.
Really?
I think, but I'm not sure either.
Okay.
Elaine says, because she was there that night, Saturday night when we went up there, people who are not from the Seattle area are a lot friendlier than locals are here. It may not be unusual to invite strangers over to your place where he is from. I think he is just a friendly person. Well, see, this was Elaine's first UFO thing, so she's not into the know yet.
Yeah.
You might be right. I can't say you're not, but when you really tune in, you're going to start feeling different things, and I really think you might change your mind on that, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Now, look, this kind of denotes that, check this out, that Patty goes to the casinos because she says that describes half the machines there.
Yes.
But maybe dragons, they have a lot of those.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of the Asian thing.
Yeah. So just, key into your intuition and what's pulling you and what. Sometimes when I go into there, one of them just catches my eye, and it's like I can't not walk away from it. Other times they'll stand out like they're coming towards me. It's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
And most times they go find it yourself, dummy.
Just use your intuitive side, your psychic.
Yeah, tune into, because
what feels good.
Yeah, what feels lucky to you. To ask which one's going to play and be lucky for me.
Yeah.
And then look around and see what goes on.
Allison's in Ontario.
See, I knew it was Canada.
On the 27th. Yeah, I think you got a good shot at winning something. But walk out with it if you can. You got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them.
That's right. We have a new one, Rose.
Rose,
yes.
Hi, Rose.
Yeah.
What's her question
here? It says, hello, I was wondering if there is anyone that follows me from the other side, please, and thank you.
Absolutely, there is.
Yes, there are.
Everybody you knew here, that's over
including
there.
Including your pets.
Yeah, including your pets.
Yes, you definitely do.
This I keep seeing a male that's, he reminds me, not the face, but the the build and the stature of Ward Cleaver on Leave It to Beaver.
Oh, really?
Yes. And the way he stands there, and it's the face is much different.
He got dark hair like Ward Cleaver?
I would say it's darker hair, yeah.
Darker hair? Combed straight back?
It could be a grandfather, uncle, your dad, I don't know. But this man...
And that's kind of putting it out there, but he feels like someone that is there to protect her.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
with you.
I was going to say he follows you around and watches and tries to put energy towards you and the things that are around you, things you're involved in, the things you're going to do, to kind of influence you as much as he can into the right way of things. But he also talks about relationships being very, very important for you for probably about the next 3 weeks. Dealing with relationships. So remember, there's love relationships, there's friends, there's work, there's going to the store and buying things and talking to the salespeople. You kind of form a relationship. So relationships of all kinds are going to be important or significant. So don't be afraid to talk and don't be afraid to use your mouth and ask for what you want, say how you want things, tell them like it is.
She might be too young to know who Ward Cleaver is.
Well, look it up. He was an actor.
He was the father of
Beaver.
Leave It to Beaver show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ward was the father.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know his real name.
I don't either. You want me to look it up?
No.
Just look up Leave It to Beaver show and you'll see Ward Cleaver. That's who he's thinking of. It feels to me like a fatherly figure. So if your father's still here, I would say it's close enough to where you're probably your grandfather, because it feels somebody very close, family oriented. So it's not somebody far away. But also, I think there's a grandmother over there that wants to let you know that she's there. There's some connection with the word Rose, which is your first name. And I don't know, there's some kind of small white animal there too. I can't make out if it's a little dog or if it's a furry cat, one of those long furred cat things. I can't distinguish which one it is, but it's about the size of either one of those.
And Rose, what's kind of weird is this guy's telling me, showing me the chest area up here. I know you can't see me on camera.
No, you can't see it with that.
If I can, there, up
the
here,
upper
the chest, like the heart area. I think this guy is telling me he passed away from heart problems, or up in that area. So, but in a very friendly, very loving, calm, and patient way.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So Allison says she's going in the morning on Saturday, so she'll let us know.
Have fun.
Is there a hot guy by a dragon machine that will be my...
Hey, believe me, there are guys that go to casinos just to pick up girls. Be careful.
Oh, yeah.
Be careful of who you talk to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to answer your question. No, there's probably one there, but it's not going to be someone that's going to be in your queue.
Yeah.
Okay. SRS just popped on to say hi to
hello.
Lovely people. Hi.
Thank you.
And
Same to you.
Sarah says, hello, how are you doing? Was wondering if there was a message for me. Thank you.
Sarah.
Oh, Sarah, you've got some times coming up where not in a bad way, don't think this is bad or heavy, but where you're going to be able to, and you're going to need to, perform or prove yourself or come through on something for somebody. It might be through work, it might just be your family, friends, but I don't think it is. I think it's more like a work situation or something where there's a group of people and you're going to be in a really good spot to do this, to pull this off. All right. So you're going to be like, step forward, tackle something, take it on. And it's like, you'll be able to do it. Call a spade, whatever the case is.
Sarah's a fun person.
Mm-hmm.
She really can get people to gather and to do things,
Mm-hmm.
That's one of her gifts. So make sure that you play on that, because you would be good at coordinating things or putting things together or making people feel good. So that could be what you came in to do mainly, was to help with events, coordination of things, being around people, making them feel better.
Mm-hmm.
She just has a really good energy. Yeah.
Okay, and Rose has a question. She says, have you a message from Spirit for me, please. Now, Rose is over in Ireland.
When you said that, all I heard was believe in yourself. And it wasn't me that said it.
Okay.
So it was from an older woman. It feels, I don't know, it could be a mom, but it's a motherly figure, whether it's your mom or grandmother, but somebody that has or knows the background of you, saw you growing up, what you went through, and all that stuff, and they're wanting you, because of what you've been through, to believe in yourself. It's like you don't take time for yourself, and you need to do that.
And see,
you are worth it.
I hear a female voice saying, "You have to try."
Yeah.
You have to try. So in other words,
Yes.
there's some things you
believe
have to
in yourself
do,
enough to try.
Yes, you have to
can
try.
do it. You're worth it, and you can do it. You just got to try, and don't give up on the first try.
Mm-hmm. Allison says, "Thank you. You're welcome."
Oh, you're welcome.
And Cynthia says, "Do you see any layoffs at my work?"
Who said that?
Cynthia, right there.
Oh.
No, I don't. At least not for right now. There might be some in the future, but for right now, no, I don't see any layoffs. I think things are going to be like status quo for a little while here. So,
to answer Sarah, who says, well, I want to move. I was wondering if my grandma has anything to say, but unfortunately my family doesn't seem that they love me. There's a lot of families like that, but the energy I'm feeling around you does not necessarily mean around family. It just means that's one thing I think you're very good at, is coming in and helping people. If your family has issues, that doesn't mean what you say or do is wrong. So realize that.
Oh, she's saying no. She's back up. Let me put that on the screen there. She says, "I was wondering if my grandma has anything to say, but unfortunately my family over there," she says kind of jokingly, they don't seem to love her. They're not coming through.
Oh, is that what she's saying?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, see? Well, I read it different than you. But there's nothing new about that.
Yeah.
I just don't hear and see things like everybody else. No, it doesn't mean that your family doesn't love you. It just means that they're either busy, or sometimes they don't want to share their stuff on a public forum, or let me think. What's your grandmother's first name that you're wanting to hear from?
Give us the first name. Allison has to go fix her lawnmower. See you Saturday. And Rose says, "Thank you." She says, "I have 2 nans in heaven." And that's...
Okay, well, okay. So it's the one that was around you, closer to you. That's for Rose.
Yeah.
Sarah says Ola or Phyllis.
Ola.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's Ola.
It's Ola.
Yeah.
It's definitely Ola.
Yeah. She is watching you. And, she's sending a big red heart, which, anybody could say that, but I'm seeing this big red heart. And so she must have either was a very loving person, or she wants you to know that she does love you. Ola.
I want to say that this lady, Ola, actually, I don't know if it's Ola here that I'm seeing right now. Okay, it's just started coming through.
No, give us what she looks like.
She's a little on the heavier side, okay? And I want to say it's what I would describe as shorter. But she talks about, or shows me actually with a picture, the part in Europe where northern, like Scandinavian country, if that's where she's from, I'm not sure, but she's got this really nice smile.
Mm-hmm.
Very
she's
warm
a loving
and
person.
Loving, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and she wants to know if she should move. So she wants to know if Grandma will tell her.
All she says is she wouldn't do it. And why do you want to? Okay. It's like, maybe she was set in her ways, and it's like, I'm not moving. I'm not good. This is my place, and this is where I'm going to be. That's the feeling I get from her. Okay.
What I get about the should I move part is when I think about it, then my stomach gets upset. So I don't know whether where you are is making you miserable, or if you move, it'll make you miserable. Sometimes those are just signs, you got to figure them out.
Mhm.
I guess I would say, why are you even thinking of moving? I mean, I think if you don't take care of what's going on there, you'll have the
It'll
same
follow
thing.
her.
It'll follow you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So um, you need to. Oh, we are from Arizona. Oh, cool. Um, because I just moved back here and all the family's here, but they don't seem like they care for me or my kids. See, I said it was a family.
Mhm.
You know what? If it's bothering you, and it must be bothering you in the stomach area, um, if you move, that doesn't change how the family acts towards you. So just because you're in the same area, you don't have to see them.
Mhm.
I mean, nothing says you got to be part of that family. But if you feel better moving away, then I wouldn't.
She says yes, her stomach is bothering.
Yeah. So before you move, though, and I don't think moving would be wrong. But before you move, I would like you to understand and figure out why it makes your stomach so upset. Because what is it that they're really doing or not doing to you or for you that is making you sick?
They're just kind of ignoring her, but she says that she was more successful when I wasn't out here, out in Arizona, than where she's at in Arizona.
Well, and that could be true, but maybe that's because she's not putting her mind in the right mindset because she's dealing with all the family.
Yeah.
So nothing says family has to be right next door. Create your own family. And I'm trying to pick up on why the family is so um, not good. You know what I mean? Because I mean they're nice people. I think they got good things at heart, but it seems like there's something connected to the significant other in your life or was in your life. It's something connected with that.
Yeah.
And so that's their issue. It's not yours. So if you're not happy there, I see nothing wrong with you wanting to be happy. So if you don't want to live there, don't live there.
Family's right next
Because
door.
you and the children are the most important. And you can make another family.
Yes.
If they're not willing to accept you, then quit trying. It's their loss.
Yep. Look who's saying hi.
Or finally, I know I saw that. Or finally, tell them what you really feel about it, or ask them why. Just be prepared for what's going to come out. It's one way or the other.
Mike from Idaho.
Oh yes, Mike. Yes,
Mike, we
he's
finally
alive.
connected with you. We've been looking for you for a couple of months.
I was
We've
just
been
wondering.
talking about you.
Yeah, I just wondered how he was doing.
Yeah.
And, that's good. That's
yeah.
good. Glad you're still here.
V says she's never been to a casino.
Oh my. Casinos are, well, you have to be somebody who likes to go to casinos, but they're very relaxing to me. You got to be careful. You can lose your butt there, so you got to know when to quit.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go, it's a fun thing to just do for a little bit. Yeah.
V has a question. Does my mom have any messages for me or message for me? Yeah, your mother, there's this sorry feeling, like I'm sorry. I wish I could be there. I wish I could help and talk to you. But also it's more of an apology also about when she was here, she wasn't as involved as maybe she could. So it's just kind of weird feeling, but it's like regret on that part of it from the past when she was here. But now it's a regret that I'm sorry I can't help you. I can't be here for you. Because I think that she wanted, there's this feeling, she may have done this in life here, that she wants to prop you up or make you stronger or make the people around you shape up or ship out type of thing. But a big, huge support from her. But she's kind of at a loss because she doesn't know how to be involved more. Okay, so that's what I get. Do you get anything from her?
No,
okay.
I don't for some reason.
All right.
When it comes to Sarah, though, this is not a psychic hit. I have so many questions. I'd like to know why well, I don't have to know, but ask yourself, why did you move back there? What is your intent for moving back there? 2, if you are planning on moving, I would come right out and ask them what the problem is. And then I would know when I move, I'd know whether it's something I got to worry about or it's their problem.
Mm-hmm.
And I would want to leave the area knowing exactly what's what and why.
Mm-hmm.
And because that would mean a lot to me. But you don't have to stay there. Nothing says you got to stay around negativity or the feeling of not being liked.
She says she brought a friend with her, and that might be the issue.
Well, okay. Well, you need to find out.
I would ask.
You need to find out. And if it is the friend, then say, it's my life. It's my life, and you don't have to accept him if you don't want to, but don't make my kids suffer. That way. But something needs to be, the issue needs to come to the forefront, and you need to state what your wishes are and let them know that they don't control your life.
Right.
Because that's showing your children how to stand up too and not take crap from other people and try to live through somebody else's expectations of what you should be doing.
Mm-hmm. Now, Catherine.
Now I'll get off my soapbox.
Catherine says she shared it on Facebook, so that's
cool.
Share us if you guys, whatever platform you're on. Message, please, and let's see. Go down. Catherine.
Is my mom in spirit happy with my choice concerning my disabled brother?
Yes, because they keep hearing the words finalized, final. It's like something long term is okay with them. And if you've done long term, if you are setting things up for long term, whatever it is, the long term was the words I heard, and the words yes, long term. But she also talks about, she shows me little white flowers, like what's those called? It's a daisy with the little yellow thing in the center. Is that a daisy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shows.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's got the petals all around it with the yellow.
I haven't
center.
seen a daisy for so long. Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but there's like a little, not a field, but a little clump of them there. And then also, there's something about you being freed up or feeling freed up. Okay.
Because that's what, when you were talking, that's what I'm sensing is that the mother wants, she wishes she could still be here for the disabled son.
Yeah.
Which is her disabled brother. But she wants her to remember she has a life too. She doesn't want her not to live her life because of the brother. And so take good care of him, put him in a long-term environment or whatever you've got to do, however you got to do it. But don't forget to live your own life.
And your mom, she kind of, part of the question, your mom is happy in spirit. And
she understands everything over there.
And she's just said the words blessed to you. You're blessed. She's sending blessings to you.
Okay, good.
So, but she is happy, and
she just says, she doesn't want you to forget to live your life.
Who is the letter J, the male whose name starts with the letter J around you?
Who, Catherine?
Yes, Catherine. Who's the man whose name begins with a J? Now, Sarah says one more thing. I'm not sure. Here, I'll put it up on the screen. I'm not sure. I think to understand that my grandma isn't here anymore. I was out of state when she passed. Oh. And
well, that whatever the reason was, it always happens the way it's supposed to. You can plan as much as you want, but when life comes, it's going to come the way it's supposed to. So don't worry about that. She understands everything. She doesn't blame you on the other side, and she knows exactly why everything happened the way it did. So it's okay. Don't hold on to that.
Mm-hmm.
Catherine says it was her husband, Johnny.
Oh, okay. This is an approval from whoever we were talking, whatever, is it her mom? Yeah, it was her mom.
Yeah.
There's an approval of this J. She shows a big J, and what I'm getting from her, and I'm just going to put it in my words, is that there's something very significant happening or coming up for your husband, for the J person, and it's like the word extra. So it's like bonus, extra, maybe the job he wanted, or you win the lotto. I don't know. Or
that's cool.
There's something that this J person is going to really like, and so will you. The benefits from it. It's
is this Catherine?
August.
Is that the one you saw the daisy with?
I don't remember.
I think it was, wasn't it? I'd love to know what the daisy represents for whoever you saw that for, because I'm thinking for some reason I think it's Catherine.
August. Is it Catherine? Yeah, August. For this to happen with the J person.
Okay, Catherine also says I have a son, Jason.
Oh gosh, well it could be him then, but it's for the J.
Does
She
it
said
feel like
for
an
the
older
J
male
person.
or younger male?
Well, depends on how old her son is versus how old her husband is.
That's true too.
I'm going to say it's older person.
Okay, so it's probably Johnny.
Yeah, her husband. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, my mom has daisies in the garden. Ireland is full. Ah.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Ireland is full of daisies.
For some reason, I thought you were talking to Catherine when we saw the daisy. I want to know what daisies mean. There's a reason for this. Let me look up daisy.
Catherine, it's kind of cool. I didn't know that Ireland was full of them, but we used to have a TV show here called "Please Don't Eat the Daisies."
Yeah, that's right.
I remember that. That's cool. Back. I want to say back to Catherine here. This is definitely your husband, the J.
Oh, look at that. You know what that means?
Daisies? What?
The spiritual meaning of a daisy is faith and eternal life.
Ooh,
that's cool.
That's powerful.
Ooh, I got chills on that.
That's powerful, Catherine.
It also symbolizes new beginnings and rebirth in addition to love, cheerfulness, beauty, purity, innocence, hope, fun, and affection. And they're usually given to mothers as a symbol of childbirth and motherhood.
Mm-hmm.
That all relates to Catherine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That's cool.
I missed some people up here. Let's see. Angie. She says, "Hey there, will AD and I reconcile romantically? Thank you." I think right now there's about an 80% chance that you will. We
don't always agree because when you read that, I heard no.
Okay. Let's see. I see things happening in the fall, like September to October, late September.
They might get back together, but I don't think it'll last.
I don't either.
Unless somebody changes.
Mm-hmm. So we'll leave that one right where
we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Catherine says her son's 19, her husband's 60. Yeah, this feels more like your husband's.
Okay. Good.
So,
Michelle says, hi, anything for me, please?
Michelle. Let me put up on the screen. Michelle. But what is there? Are you thinking of buying like a knickknack or something? It looks like it's like you ever see those little swan crystals? Not crystal, they're glass. Swans, They blow a swan out of glass.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means. If you're buying one, you have one, there's something significant about a glass swan. And I don't know what it is.
No, maybe she does.
But it's see-through glass is the one I'm seeing. I don't know if that means anything. Clear, yeah. But there's something that's all I get was this swan. And I got to say, it started out little, like about this big, and it came towards me and it got really big and then disappeared. Whatever the swan means, I don't know.
Oh, I'll look it up.
Michelle, let's see. That's Michelle we were talking about. Yeah. So pay attention to that. If you're out and about, you're running around, you're buying things, maybe at a garage sale, could be valuable. I don't know, but it's like this little glass swan. It's weird. It can turn out to be very significant for you. And it could be you buy it and the person you're with loves it, and I don't know, it just triggers something or it helps.
Well, the swan itself is confidence, determined, and strong individual. But if it's glass, I would say it's fragile. So because when she said, "Is there anything for me, please?" First I got like she's very uptight, just kind of holding things in, holding it together. And then I wanted to say, I'd like you to get a baseline done from a doctor to make sure everything's okay and then check it. You'll have something to go by later on. Not you're going to get sick and die. It's just that you should have a baseline for something.
Yeah.
And there's something about the stomach area too that's bothering me. So that could be why you need the baseline. I'm not sure. But it's kind of strange. I just feel like you've been holding or you are holding things in, and you've done it for quite a while, and you need to do something about it because it's going to create not mental, but physical ailments that you don't need to have.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got.
Okay, and let's see. Sandra says the actor I was
and you know what it
about
could
was
mean?
Hugh Beaumont.
It could be that Michelle too. The swan came up because she is a very confident, whatever that thing said, but she's also very fragile right now. And so if she's not careful, because of it being glass and fragile, she could begin to break down. And I don't want you to do that. You don't have to do that. So pay attention to what's going on. Decide whether it's worth keeping it together or not. And you may have to go talk to someone, but do it.
Hugh Beaumont was the actor that played Ward
that's
Cleaver.
Who played, yeah.
Lorraine says, hello to you both. Well, hello to you. And where are you at, Lorraine?
Yeah.
Tell us where you're at. And let me see here. There's another one, Lorraine, here. Any messages for me, please? Thank you kindly. Lorraine. I don't know why I keep seeing a church.
She's in Ireland.
In Ireland, okay.
There I go with the Irish accent again.
Every time she says something about Ireland, she starts the accent.
Oh my God, that's funny.
There's something about a church. It's an older church, and it's very, very. It's like it's the center of a lot of things for a lot of people wherever it's at. And anyhow, there's this old church, and I keep saying it's very loving, very supporting, and there's something in or around or this church. I don't know if you go to this church. However, I'm going to say this also that has nothing to do with the church. You're going to meet somebody, a female, and this female is like on the same page with you and has a lot of similarities going on, but she doesn't have kids. And that doesn't mean anything here or there, but this could be or turn out to be a very good friend of yours. Okay? And I want to put her up there on the screen.
What a that's a pretty picture. Isn't that a pretty picture?
Yeah, Lorraine, you might just find somebody who looks a lot like you, because a little taller though too. But this friend, that's what this friend kind of reminds me. It looks like. That's why I wanted to put your picture up so I could see it, because it's like she looks like you, only a little taller. It's interesting, but it's a good thing. So a friend, a person to rely on, whatever. Now, V says, I'm dealing with some...
Oh, wait, I haven't finished Lorraine yet.
Oh, okay. Thought you did.
No, you said it. I didn't.
Okay, go for it. Let's answer Lorraine.
Anyway, it feels to me like you need to really trust the process and start believing in yourself and doing what makes you happy, because it feels like you're kind of sad. You're carrying around some sadness. And I think it's time for you to kind of put that in its place and move forward and do what makes you happy in life. Mm-hmm. Now go to V.
Okay, V. She says, I'm dealing with the same situation as her. I was better off just visiting. Yeah?
Yeah. And, once you figure that out, only thing I would add is I'd want to know why. Why are they feeling like that? At least then you can leave knowing you didn't do anything.
Okay, Michelle says, no, don't know of anything like that. Okay, just keep that in mind.
It. Yeah, just keep it.
In Ireland, I love the people that are contacting us from the UK. I love it.
Yeah.
Josie says, I am feeling overwhelmed with all that is going on and need help with prioritizing all that is happening. Any help you could provide would be greatly appreciated. Josie, you need to create, how do I say this? I was a project manager at work. Checklist. And you need to create a checklist, but it needs to be created with dates, specific dates.
Got another hacker.
To give you a goal, okay? Or a date to work by, that kind of thing. And it's really comes to, I know this is going to sound crazy, you're going to think I'm nuts, but trust me, if you make your list and you move them according to dates to get them done, it'll be really simple.
You prioritize
by dates.
Mm-hmm. And then you take one step at a time.
Right. And literally one step at a time. And don't let anything change the dates on you unless it absolutely has to. because that will get you through it, and it will turn out simple. Okay, and even though it seems like a lot, but it's like it will turn out simple.
Yeah. The only reason it's overwhelming now is because she doesn't have it prioritized
Right.
to what's important, what is the most important, what has to be done first. And once you do that and you get a system, you might say, then you just do it one step at a time. I mean, it really helps. It really helps. And for lack of a better word, you've got to trust the process.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself and trust the process.
And it's going to be up to you to get through all this.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have help, but it's going to be up to you to do
it.
Lorraine said, I saw something here. She says, yes, I visited a church after my walk in the woods.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Cool.
That's cool. Yeah. She also said something else. I thought. I could be wrong. Yeah. Talk about the sadness, I guess. I am, since my brother died in 2020, I have a lot of guilt that I can't let go of. I could have done more for him and I didn't. The sadness never goes away. Well, the sadness won't go away, but let the guilt go away, because everything happens the way it's supposed to. I've heard that over and over my whole life, and being in this business, you might say, that we're in, I have seen it come true more than once. You can make all the plans you want in the world or not do something. Believe me, it happened the way it was supposed to. Mm-hmm. You agreed to come in to not help your brother through what he was going through, and you won't know that till you get to the other side, because you did it over there before you came in. But it would have been maybe nice if you had. I'm sure there was a reason that you didn't, and just realize that it happened the way it was supposed to. Mm-hmm. And he's not holding a grudge over there. He's not. He understands the whole thing. So don't think he's over there hating you. He's not.
No.
He loves you.
No.
Yeah.
Princess Nye is with us again.
And you know what? What you could have done for him would not have stopped what eventually happened. So let it go.
Yeah. I agree. Princess Nye is with us again.
Oh.
She says, hello, do you guys have any messages for me? Well, let's see. You need to buy a new that pair of shoes needs to be stylish and functional at the same time, because you're going to use them a lot. There's also something about someone offering or asking about a trip this summer. Just a second. Yeah. A trip or something this summer, and you need to say yes to this trip, okay? Because it's going to be not the trip of the lifetime type thing, but it's going to be something that you're going to have fun and it's significant. So I would say you need to start looking for that. And also there's a person that's going to be coming around you that you're going to meet. It's a male. It's not a love connection, but this person wears a lot of brown, okay? Tans, that kind of thing, brown and tan. He can be helpful to you when you need help. And so I think this is like a new friend, whether it's for you or you and who you're with, if you're with anybody, but it's going to be someone that can be a friend and will help. And it's a male. I don't know if I said that.
Yeah, I think you did.
Okay. So.
Oh, I'm just going to go on to the next question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one?
Rose said, Do I
meet someone?
Will I find love again? Yes. But you've got to make the effort to get up and go out.
Yeah.
And it's going to be where you've got to start trusting the process and loving yourself to do it. Mm-hmm. And know you can. So there is someone.
And no one's going to come knocking on your door, say, hi, would you like to have a relationship? Yeah. You have to be out and about, make yourself available to where you can meet people.
For some reason, I'm seeing November. So whether it's November of this year or a year from now, I'm not sure. But you've got that much time to get yourself ready. And you can.
Not Princess Nye says.
Akira.
No, down here. Princess Nye says to what we said. She says, wow, that's amazing. It's forever love on its way to me.
Forever love. What do you call forever love? Eternal love? I think
long term.
it's a long-term love relationship that you agreed to do and come in, you help each other, and it very well could be long-term.
Yeah.
It could be.
I think it is on the way, but I don't think it's going to happen until this time next year, early spring of next year.
Okay.
So get ready that way, okay? Akira.
My car was stolen. Will I get it back? Oh, what a nice! I like that person.
Yes, you
what
will.
What a nice lady.
You will get it back.
Is it a lady or a guy? What is it? I can't tell.
Lady.
Is it? I can't tell
but
from that picture. Either way, I like you. Nice
the
energy.
Picture shows up small on our screen, so it's hard for us to see.
But nice energy.
You will get your car back. However, I want to say this. It's going to probably not be in the best of shape.
Aww.
But I think you'll get it back. But I don't think it's going to be totaled either. It's not wrecked. It's just maybe they
messed with.
They did a lot of things in it, put a lot of stuff, and there's like garbage or debris or something. So I think you will get it back.
I hope you do. I'm not getting anything on that one.
Here's a good question from V.
Okay.
Just wondering, are you guys able to read someone with autism who is nonverbal? It's pretty hard to do.
I was going to say, I have never tried. I've never been around someone like that.
I have. It's hard to do over like this. It's better if we see the person, or we can connect with them that way.
Okay. I've never had that experience, so I couldn't tell you if I can or not.
Edith's son.
But Edith's.
Oh, son.
Then I can probably tell you. I probably couldn't.
Yeah.
You might be able to. I can't.
But it's a little difficult. But to see them is different.
I would think you could still telepathically in a way or sense their energy.
Yeah.
But
I can't.
I've never had an actual reading with him, so I don't know. Maybe I could if I did, but I haven't.
We have a lady who brings her son to some of our events, and he's that way. And I have to say, him and I have a connection.
Yeah, that's true.
When we see each other, and I was up speaking one night, and he's sitting there. Probably the second time we'd seen him, third time, he's sitting there and he's drawing on a piece of paper, and he draws a picture out of nowhere. He doesn't do this, his mom said, but he drew a picture of me standing in front of the podium, and he had got the podium correct and everything. And he drew a picture of me. He drew these people around me.
Yeah, like spirits.
And it was my angels type things.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool. But yeah, him and I have a connection.
They have a level that I think people that are not autistic have.
Right.
And I think they know and can see more than they can get out.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sad, but they're by no means not intelligent.
Right.
And I think they're probably psychically connected more than people that
way more than
aren't
most people.
Autistic. Yeah.
Lorraine says thank you both, and let's see, Rose. Okay, yes, I do need to make an effort. Absolutely, you do.
Oh yeah.
Hey, wait, Rose. Somebody said, I think whoever we were talking with on the other said try, didn't it? Wasn't it? Or do you have to try? So yeah, you got to make the effort.
Well, yeah, maybe I said she had to make the effort.
No, but somebody on the other side, the word was try.
Oh, so try. Okay.
So
probably your grandmother.
Okay, so this one.
But Michelle, did we get that one?
I don't. No.
Okay.
Hi,
cute picture.
May I ask, will me and my partner be kids
be happy in the place we get when
we move home?
Move home.
Yes, much more than now even. Yes, you will. Okay. In fact, I'm going to say this. He is going to like being away from the situation you guys are in.
What I get with him is he needs to talk to you more than he does because he's carrying around some kind of heartbreak. Whether he got burned, he's lost someone, I don't know, he's carrying around a heartbreak. And he needs to talk to you about it. But I think you guys are going to be happy. Yeah.
And I also see him doing a lot of driving in the near future. A lot more than normal. And so tell him, bring the coffee, get the allergy pills, and have a snack in the car or whatever. But I keep seeing him do a lot of driving.
Maybe that's why we saw the crystal swan. Maybe he's the reason she has to be the swan because he's fragile.
Yeah.
Or what? I'm not sure, but there's something he needs to talk to you about something.
Princess Nice says, thanks for answering.
Oh, you're welcome.
All of you guys are welcome, and thanks for the questions. So Elaine says, got to go. Great show. And yes, Elaine, we got to go.
Yeah, we got to go too. Get ready for bowling.
We're smoking some pork butts tomorrow in my smoker, and I have to go get them ready before we go bowling. I'm glad you said
in the smoker, because I can't keep mine lit.
I can't bowl them, yeah.
So anyway, Rose says, thank you. My dad's in heaven too. Yeah. Okay. And they're up there having fun.
Well, I got to say.
We got to do something first.
Oh, holy cow. I missed it. Wait, let me go back.
You missed.
It's time for Sharon's Joke of the Week.
Gotta leave with a smile.
Gotta leave with a smile. All right, so,
did you hear about the actor?
The actor
that fell through the floorboards?
No.
He was just going through a stage.
Oh, God.
Ah.
Oh, God.
Oh, dear.
I'll give you a newspaper. All right, you guys, we appreciate it. An hour and 40 minutes.
Oh, yeah, good. Yeah, today was a good day. We had a lot of questions. Woohoo! Oh, somebody just came on. Hello. And where are you from? I want to know.
Sorry, but we're almost at the end of the show now.
Florida. Oh, wow. Will you have a question?
That's the volume.
Number one. If you get a question, Florida, make it quick in there.
No, answer it.
Yeah.
But we're glad you at least said hi.
Oh, no. Oh,
no.
Elaine might know more.
Elaine says more. Oh, yeah, I think that was a friend of hers.
Cool.
I think so.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Oh, LaPortia says
I can't hear you. Oh, did you mute us or something?
No, not at all.
Aw.
Well, I think we're going to have to end the show.
Well, tell Elaine, if you know more, tell him we don't understand what happened, but check in with us on Saturday at 1 o'clock, and we'll try to do it then. Tell him it was good to hear from him.
Yeah.
So, as our theme song says.
Wait, we got a comment. Now it's back on.
Oh, now it's back on. Okay, Morton. If you have.
LaPortia doesn't have a question.
No, LaPortia doesn't have a question.
Haven't got it yet.
Your audio is messing up. Well, go ahead.
The internet.
Try to type a question quick, and but Mort's okay now. So good to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And LaPortia, again, thanks for checking in and saying hi.
Yeah, we are on every Tuesday and Saturday at 1 o'clock.
Yep.
So if you don't have a chance to get a question answered now, be on Saturday, and we will do it then. I don't know why our audio is messing up, but
could be the internet.
Yes, I do. Hold on. Okay. All right. Type that question in. Anything more on us, please? And yes, I feel he is. While we're waiting. Oh, here we go. Wait, Michelle, I'll answer you in a minute. What changes do you see coming for me?
First of all, I think that there's something about work and more money, a better job, happier, a nicer place. And if you're not working, it's going to a place like that. Or if you are working, it's like there's a change. And I don't know what you do, but there's something about it. It actually looks like the operations going on is like, I'm not saying it is, but it's like a a lawyer's office.
Oh.
Okay, so that's a change coming up for you, but that's a change for the good. I'm not saying it's a lawyer's office, but it's like that. It's very nice,
Cool.
actually. You say anything?
No, not to her.
Okay.
No.
So Michelle, you have to answer
Well,
her.
Michelle, I wanted to know what his first name was. What's your partner's first name? While she's typing that in, let's go to Patty.
La Portia says interesting.
Oh, okay.
Patty says what?
That is the strongest thing whenever Sharon does. Sharon, whatever, does her voice gets real muffled. That's me, Sharon.
Oh.
I wonder if it's my mic.
Mike?
Weird. Whenever I do the jokes.
You got another man in the house? Got another mic?
I don't know, but why is it when I do my jokes, I get muffled?
I don't know.
That's weird. Anyway.
Michelle says W.
No, down below it's Mark.
Oh. Getting together 4 years, and his name is Mark.
Okay. Bring the picture up again.
Michelle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Mark. Yeah, he needs to talk to you. There's something either very traumatic in his past that he'll feel better if he just talks about it. And he thinks I think you're going to judge him and you aren't. So somehow, some point, if that door opens for you to talk about his childhood or earlier life, see if he'll open up and talk to you, because he really needs it. If not, he should go talk to somebody. He needs to get it outside of him, because he's a really nice guy and he's a loving guy, but he's got this hurt, and he doesn't need to carry that around. I wish he would just see it for what it is and put the blame where it belongs and take what he feels was his part out of it, because he didn't have a choice when it happened, whatever happened. So if he would like to talk about it, you would definitely be good for him to listen. But unfortunately, the ball's in his park, so you got to wait till he feels confident and secure enough to do so. And if, that's all you can do. But I like his energy. He's a nice guy.
La Portia, tell us where you're at. I'm just curious. But Michelle, I want to tell you that Mark, he really depends on you.
Yeah.
And I want to say it's almost like he's afraid or at a stopping point to go forward with you, with further relationship, which could include the opening up.
It could.
Or getting married, or.
Yeah.
But he really wants to keep you close because you're his rock. Yeah. I guess is a better way to say it.
That's a better way to say it, yeah.
So, but he does,
and I think
he does care.
And, don't bring it up and make it an issue. I think at some point, he'll probably come out with it, but he's got to feel secure and safe. So give it time, because whatever he is going on is not affecting what he feels for you. So don't think anything like that. He truly thinks you are his rock, and that's the way it should be.
What's this? I don't know what this means. He's going through or going thought D, the letter D.
It could be. I don't know. Maybe it's divorce. I don't know.
Maybe his ex.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Yeah, she was a piece of work.
Yeah, did a number on him. That's for sure.
But he needs to let that go and realize that even though the book may look the same outside, the story's not the same inside. And get him to believe that.
And Crystal says when you do jokes, you get muffled.
Is it because of the sound back that you play?
No, it's the sound that when you're talking, because I don't play the sound.
But I'm talking now and they hear me fine.
Okay, well, we'll figure it out. Well, she's in Fort Pierce, Florida.
Oh,
cool.
I didn't even know there was a Fort Pierce.
She's from Port St. Lucie.
I'll be darned. That's cool.
Lucy, I'm home.
Yeah. Oh, and his ex-wife. Oh, well, that could be it. He's afraid to take that bigger step because he thinks, here we go again.
Yes. Even
though she's given him no reason to think that. So give him time to just really feel secure and safe, and then maybe he'll come out with it. Because he really does. He likes you. He loves you.
We appreciate all of you guys checking in and hanging with us for almost 2 hours.
Yeah, I know. What? No, I thought 2 hours. 2 hours and 45 minutes.
But as our theme song says.
But like our theme song says, what a wonderful world. Love you, Daddy.
Yep. You guys take care. We'll hope to see you all Saturday. Okay.
Have a great week.
All right.